Guys, it's Rick. I'm the Idiot Afternoon guy here on the Hawk, and we're going to give you a little tour of our studio right now. With a prize from the Hawk. You're going to come in here, get in the elevator, and go all the way to the 23rd floor, and you're going to want to do it as fast as you can because this building is falling apart. Little known fact about this building here. The Crown Plaza Hotel in downtown Billings. The second tallest building in the state of Montana, behind the First Interstate building, which is just down the street. It's also the tallest building in the world that is not supported by rebar. In other words, this thing could fall down at any minute. Matter of fact, when the wind blows, we hear it up on the 23rd floor, and it is frightening. Now, you might ask yourself, how does a city like Billings have the tallest unreinforced building in the world? Because you could not build a building like that in the past 2 decades. No inspector would sign off on it. Because this building is 30 years old and slowly crumbling from the inside, we're all taking our lives into our own hands every time we come to work. And if you win something free from the Hawk, hopefully you won't be here on the day that this whole pile just starts falling to the ground, because it's going to happen. Alright, so we've come to the top of the 23rd floor. We do, I will say, even though this building is falling apart, have the raddest view in all of Billings. We'll show you. If you ever do win a prize, you'll come in. Typically, you'll meet Denise, our rad receptionist, who's not here because it's a Monday. And it's snowing. But if you look out here, you have what normally would be a beautiful view of the rim rocks here, a little obscured by the snow. And over here, you have a beautiful view of the refinery. And nothing's more gorgeous than when that refinery is sending up smoke first thing in the morning. Let's walk around. We got a ton of stations here. We got a country station. We got a news talk station. We got a pop station. And these are all studios where back in the day, people would actually work. But now, in the year 2014, not a whole lot of people working in radio stations anymore. This is our break room. There's nothing at. Now, this is the engineering room. This is where, quite frankly, all the electronic stuff goes on. We don't know how to do it. Thank God there's a smart guy who knows what he's doing. A lot of times you'll meet someone in radio and you'll be like, hey man, how do I hook up my home audio? How do I hook up my TV to surround sound? Hell if we know. We're idiot DJs. If we knew what we were doing, we'd be engineers and making a lot more money than we do. Okay, so if you ever hear a commercial on the Hawk, chances are this is the guy who put it together. He's one of the grumpiest bastards in all of Billings. He's really a deranged, sick man. John Thomas, how are you today, sir?
Hi, how's it going? I'm the jerk that puts the commercials on the air.
Hey, so John, how many times have you threatened physical harm on one of the Hawk salespeople?
Today?
Yeah, today.
Last hour?
Last hour. Pretty much on a daily basis. John will have some sort of sick or sadistic comment, generally pointed at our sales staff, although not always.
I've got red rum on my door.
He
Carry a mirror, you'll understand.
He is a sick bastard. Thank you, John. Alright, so now we're making our way to the Hawk studio, which as you can see is decorated with all sorts of crazy pictures. Take a walk in. Sammy's probably in here. Once you walk in, you'll notice that there's supposed to be windows going to the other studios. Not the case here with the Hawk. Against company policy, Sam has barricaded himself into like his own little Hawk Rock fortress. And quite frankly, if he could block out all the sunlight from the windows, he probably could. I'm not sure what all this is. Here's a picture of Sammy with the scorpions. Pretty cool one. Tons of flyers from old events. Here's the roller derby babes with Biker Santa. Gotta love Biker Santa. There's all kinds of, Fix It 6 from last year, which we'll do again. Bike runs, races, cool stuff like that. Come around. Back in the day, we used to play like CDs, and they were what called carts. They looked like 8-tracks. Remember these? Some of you old timers used to have some 8-tracks. We don't play these anymore. Everything is on computer. It all goes into a hard drive right here, and through the magical power of technology, the music you hear is digital coming out of the board. It's maybe not as much fun as it used to be in the old school days, but it sure is a lot easier for lazy ass radio DJs. So this is old school. This is how it used to be. CDs, as you can see, there's none of those anymore. This is the Polyester Power Hour. Wow. I don't even know when the Polyester Power Hour was big, but probably back when we were playing John Fogerty's Changing the Weather. Or here's the Menopause song to the tune of Here Comes Santa Claus. It's all old school stuff. But this is pretty much the Hawk Studio. As you can see, we have a bitchin' view. Come around here. Awesome view of the rim rocks over here. And you can't see them today because it's snowing, but we have a pretty bitchin' view of the mountains behind us. Pretty much the raddest view in all of Billings. So if you ever wonder where we're broadcasting from, this is the Hawk Studio.